What's going on, everybody? What's going on, world? This is Corey Lee Boxing, and we're definitely back with another banger. Um, yeah, man. I just want to talk about the fight last night before we start talking about the new fight coming on tonight with Adrian Broner and Manny Pacquiao. Um, I just want to tell you that I told you so. I told you guys that Oscar Rivas would win against Bryant Jennings, and I said he could possibly stop him, which he did stop him. So I was so right, man. I was so right on my pick, and I just want to make a video about that, man, because I caught a lot of heat from picking Oscar Rivas, because a lot of people didn't even know who Oscar Rivas was. Oscar Rivas is kind of a fairly unknown heavyweight. He's been in the shadows, out there in the Canada boxing scene. A lot of Canada people know about Oscar Rivas, but not a lot of Americans know about him. I know his trainer is Mark Ramsey. Mark Ramsey trains IBF title holder Arthur Beterbiev, WBO title holder Elder Alvarez, and and hey man, he's got and Mark Ramsey trains David Lemieux. So these are all three of the guys that I just named all have power. Okay, all have power. Elder Alvarez, Arthur Beterbiev, and definitely David Lemieux. Okay, specifically David Lemieux is just pretty much pure power. Him and Arthur Beterbiev, just pure power. But Arthur Beterbiev has that Olympic pedigree too, so you can't forget that. But like I said, man, I picked the fight right, man. I was so happy that I picked it right. And you guys got a glimpse into my head, into what I was thinking. I literally studied Rivas, for the past couple years, and I knew when I heard Bryant Jennings taking this fight, I don't know if he underestimated Oscar Rivas or he thought Oscar Rivas wasn't ready. But dude, I seen Oscar Rivas. I thought he was at 212. I thought he fought at bro. I thought his fighting weight was around 212 to 220 at best. At best. This dude, Oscar Rivas, came in at 234, ripped. I said, oh, shit. Bryant Jennings is going to have a long fucking night, dude. Bryant Jennings is going to have a long night, dude. Straight up. Straight up, man. I told before, says I was shocked seeing that KO in the 12th round. I thought it would have happened early or mid rounds, not in the last round. Yeah, October 4th says Corey, Hashman Boxing says, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Chambrow says Corey couldn't sleep last night. He was on Rivas high. He was on a Rivas high. Hashman Boxing says Rivas a good fighter, but he is small for a heavyweight. Yeah, but I mean, he's not. He's really not though. He's literally the exact same size as like of a Mike Tyson. Yes, he's a little short, but he's short and stocky and has a very, very powerful punch. Very, very powerful punch. Okay, Oscar Rivas has very respectable power. He has above average power at the heavyweight division. Okay, smash that like button and subscribe, y'all. Let's get these likes up, man. But Oscar Rivas moving forward, man. I want to see Oscar Rivas versus, the Dillian Whites of the world. I want to see Oscar Rivas versus, the winner of Glenaki versus Gerald Washington. And I believe Oscar Rivas is promoted by Yvonne Michelle, which is the same promoter as Arthur Beterbiev, out there in the Canada scene, which Yvonne Michelle does a lot of work with Al Heyman. So that's a fight that could actually happen. That's a fight that can actually happen. That's that's a fight that can actually happen, you guys. But yeah, man, I was just so, man, I was just so excited, man. I was like, man, I told you guys, man. I finally told you guys, man. I said the same thing about the Arthur Beterbiev fight. Nobody believed me, and a couple countless other fights that I said, man. And I was just like, dude, just for him to win in that fashion, and for me to just damn near call it, you know what I'm saying, just like that, because I said that Oscar Rivas could. I said I believe in one of my videos I said that Oscar Rivas would stop Bryant Jennings. I believe I said that. You know, I damn sure said in every video he was gonna win. That's for damn sure. You know, yeah, ain't no question about that. But I believe I said he's gonna stop him. You know, and a lot of dudes didn't even think Oscar Rivas was gonna win the fight at all. That's why you know, man, Coily boxing, baby. You know what I'm saying? I do this shit for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Bryant Jennings, dude, is his best days are behind him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, he might do good with the French contenders of the world, like the Gerald Washingtons of the world. I think he could beat him. You know, I think Bryant Jennings could beat like Gerald Washington. You know, Bryant Jennings versus Big Baby Miller would be an awesome fight. Would be an awesome fight. You know, I think Oscar Rivas hurts Big Baby Miller. I think if Big Baby Miller and I think if Big Baby Miller, if Big Baby Miller, if Big Baby Miller fought Oscar Rivas tomorrow, I'm picking Oscar Rivas with no equivocations. And it's not because he just fought. I would have probably picked him before the fight, before this fight just even happened, you know. But I'm stoked, man. I'm fucking stoked, man. I am fucking so stoked. I'm kind of happy though, man. I'm kind of very, very, very happy, man, that this shit actually happened like this, man. And yeah, man, I think it's gonna be dope. I truly, truly think it's gonna be dope. I really do, man. I really do think it's gonna be dope. You know, I really do. I think it's gonna be dope because at the same time, you know, you gotta understand, you got guys that are fighting, you know, at that weight class, you know, that are very, very undersized. And a lot of these guys, if they really got in shape, they wouldn't even be a heavyweight. You know, they wouldn't even be a heavyweight. You know, some of the heavyweights that are fighting right now in the heavyweight division, if they got in real shape, they wouldn't be in heavyweight right now. You know, you know. October 4th says Rivas isn't that small for a heavyweight. He is small compared to today's heavyweights, but the large fighters have disadvantages against smaller guys too. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. That is very true. October 4th. You know. And Oscar Rivas is not one to get, you know, just stand there and get hit. You know what I mean? He's got pretty good head movement. You know? I mean, he could probably dodge, you know, some of the slower heavyweights out there. You know? I would love to see him in there with Anthony Joshua. You know, I would love to see that. I wouldn't mind seeing that. You know? Quincy says you put money on that, Corey. I wish I would have. I swear to God, I wish I would have, dude. I wish I would have, man. I wish I would have, man. But me knowing that, you know, it was promoted by, you know, Jay Prince, and Jay Prince is the promoter of Bryant Jennings. You know, who's to say that he would that he would even who's to say that Oscar Rivas would even got that decision if he didn't if he didn't knock him out. Okay, because that was a close fight. You know, that was a close fight. You know, straight up, that was a close fight, and you know, I mean, I don't think it was that close. I think Rivas was clearly ahead by at least 3 rounds. But you know, when it's 3 rounds, it's like, dude, you're talking about a guy that's pretty much, you know, fighting it, not his hometown per se, but pretty much this is his card. You know, this is his headlining card, and you know, his promoter is pretty much doing the headline. Man, and I'll be coming on later for the Adrian Broner. I'll be coming on later for the Adrian Broner versus Manny Pacquiao fight. I got Manny Pacquiao winning against Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner did look like he was ready to go though. He did look like he would look like he was dedicated. You know, he looked like he was ready to go. He looked like he was ready to fight. But still, man, I don't think it's enough. I really just don't think it's enough, man. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please smash the hell out of that like button and subscribe.